Hello happy people, my name is Dan, and today we are going to be looking at some more GM48 Game Jam games. This is for the 38th GM48 Game Jam, centred around the theme of 60 seconds. All of these games have been made in 48 hours. Let's have a look at what we've got. So up first today we have a game called Power Save, and in this game it's a very simple maze concept. You're following the path down to the exit and you have 60 seconds to complete each level, but here's the kicker, you get plus or minus added to your clock dependent on those red or green electricities. Those little lightning bolts. I died a few times here because I was trying to figure out the path and I get a little impatient and just dive straight in sometimes. But what I think is really clever about this one is what looks like a really simple path ends up becoming quite a bit of a puzzler, a bit of a tricky thinker, because you have to not only plot your path, but you have to plot it around the premise of if you can sacrifice that much time from your clock. And that's quite well thought out. I wouldn't have thought of that. That's a very interesting take on the 60-second theme. So overall, it's a really good concept, it's a really good execution, and it's simple and it's fun. And that's what you want. And it's 12 levels too, which is a decent amount of content for a 48-hour game. I got to level 10, I'm not going to show all of that today, but here's how I got on for the first few levels, and overall, I had a lot of fun. So up next we have Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, we have a game called Within the Vents, and there's quite a lot of exposition going on here. So if you want to hear that, just try the game yourself. He's clearly gone to some good effort to make the nice voiceover, and I appreciate that.
Hey,
but I have opinions to say, so sorry voiceover. In this game, I don't know if you caught at the beginning, it did say made for the 37th Game Jam. A little typo there, it's the 38th. But that's just me nitpicking. The problem is, now I appreciate that this is an atmospheric horror and it's going through the slow burner setup, it's going through making you feel like you're part of the atmosphere, and yeah, I get that. I get that kind of style of game. My only problem is I don't like atmospheric shooters and atmospheric horror kind of games where you have to, the Five Nights at Freddy's genre, basically. I appreciate it, I see why people like it, it just doesn't appeal to me. That being said, this is a good game. I did speed up the footage after the exposition, as you can see by it suddenly speeding up, just to show you what the game is about, because if you do like atmospheric horrors, then this is the sort of game that you might get a bit of enjoyment out of. But like I say, for me personally, not my cup of tea, but if it's yours, you'll enjoy it. Any minute now, Spooky Monster Man appears out of the vents, and where did he go? Yep, there he is. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I survived. There's more to that, no doubt. Maybe you'll enjoy it. We'll see. But that is Within the Vents. Okay, so picking up the pace a little bit now, we are playing Disc Dash. And in Disc Dash, you have all these discs flying around in which you have to keep them on your opponent's side of the court longer than they are on yours. For as long as they're on your side of the court, your timer goes down, and when they're on their side of the court, their timer goes down. It's that simple. You win if their counter reaches 0 before yours. And I really enjoyed this. It's fast, it's action, it's fun. Also, really nice touch having a 2-player mode. You don't see many 2-player games. But yeah, really good entry, really solid, really good graphics. Good all-rounded this one. I enjoyed it. And finally today we have Fire Brigade. I was going to say firefighter there, but Fire Brigade, in which you are a firefighter. You're going around putting out these fires, and you are, in this game, cute as hell. Look at his little fireman face. I did find it a little difficult to tell which way the hose was going to fire, because sometimes it'll go right in front of you and other times it wouldn't, which is a little bit confusing because the water takes a while to take effect, so you really want to move as quickly as possible, especially because you only have 60 seconds. But that is a little bit of a drawback. Other than that, though, I really enjoyed this game because What you don't see every day, and what you've seen a few times there, the little swizzly bit at the beginning of each level, is procedural generation. I love procedural generation. And a little devil demon dude, who it turns out you can't extinguish. I did try. But procedural generation, really clever. And overall, like I say, with the only exception being that the water itself, which unfortunately is quite a key aspect, is a little bit fiddly. That aside, I did enjoy this game and destroyed that building. So yeah, a lot of fun. So that's all I'm going to do today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, stick around. I may do more. I may not do more. You'll never know. Until you know. I'm just rambling now. So until then, bye!